Hi, it's Maija here, and this is just a quick update on my A to Z TBR project, which I started last November, and the goal of it was just to read books from my physical TBR, starting with each letter of the alphabet, the title of the book, and I have completely ignored this project during the summer, and the main reason why I wanted to do this video was to sort of remind myself that I do have good books on my TBR just waiting to be read, and I should pay more attention to them. So let's see what I have read for the alphabets so far. For A, I read Aurinkokuningas by Nancy Mitford, which is the Finnish translation of The Sun King, and this was a non-fiction book about Louis XIV and Versailles. And I have gotten rid of this book since. I got it from a free library bookshelf and I returned it to one of those because I didn't like it. I gave it 2 stars. I did learn something from it, but I didn't really like the way it was written. For B, I read The Black Count by Tom Rice, and this is another non-fiction book. It is about the father of the novelist Alexandre Dumas, also named Alexandre Dumas, and I gave this one 4.5 stars. It is amazing and you should read it. He is a black man who rose through the ranks in French Revolution time military. For C, I have The Chrysalids by John Wyndham, which is a classic science fiction book. It's about this post-apocalyptic world and this very religious society that doesn't like people who differ from the basic human print. So this is about a group of young kids who develop telepathy. So they are now considered to be dangerous. I gave this one 3 stars. I liked it, but I did like The Midwich Cuckoos by this author better, so I would recommend that over this. For D, I have Death in the Clouds by Agatha Christie. This is a Poirot novel, and this is about a murder that happens on an airplane. This wasn't one of my favorites. It had also a bit of racism in it that I think is taken out in other newer editions of this book. It's just 1 sentence. This one is an old printing, but either way, it is not this is from 1989, and this is not the best Poirot book, and I actually remember the solution, so I'm going to get rid of this and put it in one of those library shelves where people can recycle their books. So that one got 3 stars, and then for H, we are skipping quite a lot of alphabets here. I have How to Be a Victorian by Ruth Goodman, and this is another non-fiction book which is about the Victorian times and how regular people lived then, and I'll give this one 4 stars. It was a very, very fun read. For M, I have Miss Pettigrew Lives for a Day by Winifred Watson, and this one I gave 4 stars. I got this from Elizabeth from Books and Pieces, and this is a fun little classic about Miss Pettigrew, who is this governess, a nanny basically, who gets mistakenly sent to this young lady for a day, and she basically lives for a day. Yeah, I gave this one 4 stars. It was a lot of fun, but it had some outdated attitudes. And then I have The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. This is a young adult book about a bunch of school kids trying to find a Welsh king in the US. I gave this one 3 stars. It was an interesting young adult urban fantasy series beginning, and my sister really loves this book, so I will continue with the series at some point. And finally, for Y, I have read The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkins Gilman, and this is just a short story, and I gave this one 5 stars. It's about a woman slowly losing her mind when she's not given anything to do, and basically she just spends her days shut in this room staring at this wallpaper, and this is very much worth the read. 5 stars. So far I have fulfilled A, B, C, D, H, M, R, and Y. So that's only 8 letters of the alphabet, so I really have to get going with this. But at least this doing this video showed me that quite a lot of those books got 4 or 4.5 or 5 stars, so I should try to read more books from my TBR, not just continue to buy new ones and just read things from the library. And I'm just letting these books of mine sort of be forgotten on my shelves, and maybe I should get better about that. So this is the pile of books that I have read so far, excluding the one that I read for A that I have since gotten rid of. Let me know if you have done a similar TBR project, or I just really like hearing about different sorts of projects for going through your TBR. But anyway, that's all from me for now, and I will see you in my next video.